Igor, dobrodošel ponovno v naši oddaji.
Hvala, živijo.
Torej, danes sva se pa tukaj izbrala zaradi tega posebnega na nek način tretmaja, oziroma kako bi to opredelil, kaj se dogaja?
Ja, tukaj v Sloveniji v Ljubljani zdaj gostimo maorske zdravitelje oziroma domorodne maorske prebivalce iz Nove Zelandije, ki delajo svoje tradicionalno zdravljenje ali pa temu rečem bodywork.
In kako to poteka, čisto na hitro?
Ja, zelo fizično, ampak koliko bo Maori pa tudi sami kasneje povedali, oni delajo na vseh nivojih, tudi energetskih, dušnih in čustvenih, predvsem preko telesa.
Ja, jaz predlagam, da kar iz prve roke zvemo malce več o tem. Ne?
Ja, ok.
Zdaj pa v moji družbi izredno zanimiva družina, ki prihaja z daljne Nove Zelandije, in sicer starodobno pleme, starodobno ljudstvo Maorov, ki jih seveda do sedaj v naši oddaji še nismo uspeli gostiti. Tukaj so s posebnim namenom in kmalu bomo zvedeli nekaj več o tem. Najprej pa par besed za dobrodošlico, in sicer spregovoril bo gospod Ezard. Hello, welcome to our show.
Tēnā koe.
So let's talk first about the country where you're from. It's very far away and it's very popular among tourists. Can you say a few things about that?
Yeah, we're from New Zealand. The name we use, the indigenous name is Aotearoa, means land of the long white cloud. And we're just honoured to be here to help the people of Slovenia and Europe.
Is this your first time in Slovenia?
This is my second time here to Slovenia. I was here 3 years ago.
I haven't been to New Zealand yet, but they say that it's a bit similar to Slovenia. A beautiful country with great nature. Can you compare it a little bit?
Since we've been here in Slovenia, I haven't been outside of the city because to us New Zealand is more nature, not so much a city place. But yeah, I'd love to get out and see the nature around Slovenia.
What are the most beautiful places, or what would you recommend a tourist to go see in New Zealand?
I think what makes New Zealand unique is Maori. That's what you won't get anywhere else in the world. So, yeah, for people to come and visit and understand the Maori culture. Yeah.
And can you tell us a few things about your culture, because it's really special, and the origins. You're from Polynesia, and you came to New Zealand, is that right?
Some of our ancestors did. There have actually been 3 occupations in our country, but what really makes us up as Maori is the ancient people who have always been in Aotearoa, plus the 2 separate migrations after that, the last migration being 500 years ago through the Pacific Islands. So a lot of misinformed information written in books say that we are the Polynesians who have come from the Pacific Island. We are a mixture of the Polynesian people and the ancient people that have always been there. That's who we are as Maori today.
Do you have any special foods?
Foods? That's a hard one. One of the main staple diets of the Maori before the Europeans came to our country, we didn't have any animals in our country, so it was mainly birds and fish and plants and berries, but our people have evolved now, and now we're eating. We have different animals. We have dairy farms everywhere in New Zealand. We have sheep. We have poultry. We have what's called pigs. Yeah. So our people have adapted in eating that type of food now.
As we said, the second part is going to be about your mission here, about your healing, which is very special. Maybe you can go first, and then we can also ask a few things to Fiona.
Okay. Our mission here, we're here by invitation. We've arrived here in Slovenia just under a week. Before that, we were in Germany. We were in 3 separate locations in Germany, and most of our work here is by invitation. Usually it's people who have come to our country and seen the work that we do. and have asked us to come over here and to share and to help people here.
And do you have to be born with that, or you can learn that knowledge?
It is in our blood as Maori. It's part of our inheritance. Not all Maori practice it, but all Maori have the ability to do it. They only need a mentor just to show them the basics, but it doesn't take long for it to come out of them. But it is pretty much in our culture.
So how does it look in do you touch a person, or is it just mental?
It works on many planes. So you're dealing with the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, the ancestral. We're working in many different realms and dimensions. Yeah, but yes, it is physical as well.
And how long is one treatment?
The treatment will go for as long as required. It's not a set time. So while one person may be there for X amount of time, somebody else could be shorter or longer. So it's just for what's required. You know, what's the work that's needed for them at that time.
And you're going to be traveling somewhere else after Slovenia, or you're going back to New Zealand?
When we leave here, we have 1 week in the Netherlands, and then we return home to our families.
So you're not going to have any free time to look around Slovenia and compare it?
No, that's sad, because we really would have loved to get around and to experience what it is, all these people that we've worked on here, yeah, to have a better understanding of them.
Maybe next time then.
Definitely next time.
Thank you for your time and for your great knowledge, and hopefully we can see you again here in Slovenia, or maybe in New Zealand.
We would really, really appreciate that.